So take a look at this old house. You can only see about half of it. It goes all the way around over here, but the rest of it looks just like this part of it. And so the question is what happened? What happened to this old house? It was probably beautiful at one time. I'll tell you what happened to it. It was neglected. It wasn't a big storm that tore all this off. It was simply just neglected. Neglect can destroy many more things than you might even imagine. It reminds me like a marriage. Sometimes men especially, they treat their wives as if it was a catch and release program. And so they get their wife as if they went to the nursery or the florist and buy this beautiful house plant, and they bring it home and they put it in a closet and they close the door. And then they go back 6 months later to open up the door to check on it, and they find out that it's dead. And then, oh, what happened? It was so beautiful. Yeah, it's because you didn't do for it what it needed to keep it looking really good. And the same thing is true with this house. Whatever it is that got your spouse attracted to you to begin with, that's what you've got to keep doing. That's what's called maintenance. That's what's called maintenance, and you have to work at that. I would say the same thing is true with a person's spiritual life as well, though. A person can give their life to Jesus in a moment, at a time, in a passionate time, a treacherous time, and so they turn to God, but they really don't keep on working on maintaining and feeding that part of themselves, and end up their spiritual life looks kind of like this old house. I've even seen it happen in people who are in recovery, people who are struggling with drugs or alcohol, and they say, I'm ready to quit. And so they take those steps, and they do. They quit using, they quit drinking, whatever their drug of choice is, but they don't keep doing the things that helped them to get sober. Whatever it was that got you sober, that's what you have to do to keep yourself sober. Maintenance, that's what's required in nearly every aspect of our lives. I encourage you, look at the different parts of your life and see, do you need to do some maintenance? You better get busy if you do, because if not, it'll end up looking just like this old house.